Hey up everybody, Magpie Gaming here, bringing you your latest roundup of PUBG news. Now, the 1.0 version for the PC is now live on the test servers. You don't need any kind of special access to the test servers, and you don't need to pay anything, you just need to download it. Now, if you look in your library on Steam, it should show up underneath your current game. So it's just PUBG test server or something like that. It says download it, try it, give it a go. You'll be able to try out the new vaulting and jumping mechanics, and there's new ballistic mechanics as well. I don't really have any info on what those are, but those are listed in the notes anyway. So yeah, go give it a try out if you want to. I haven't had a chance yet. I haven't had a chance to get on it, but I'm hugely looking forward to at some point in the next few days getting on there. Now, do note that this is a test server, so it's very unstable at the moment. They did say that they did want longer to polish the version that they were going to put on there, but they've decided to put it on there anyway in its unfinished state. So it will be very up and down. They will be patching it and updating it as they go along, so it may be down for periods of a few hours sometimes. But if you follow them on Twitter, they usually give you some notice of what they're going to be doing on there. So yeah, give it a go if you want to. But since this version came out, data miners have been all over it, and a guy on Reddit, I'm assuming it's a guy anyway, he has managed to pull out some images from the 1.0 version, and these are quite interesting. So first up, we have a wooden jet ski, and I've got to say that this thing looks god awful. I really hope that that isn't released looking like that if it is going to come to the game. Now, apparently jet skis have been teased before within the game. I've not heard that before, but apparently they have been, and it could be that the images that we're seeing from this data mining are things that were maybe going to be put in the game a long time ago, and there are also things that may never make it into the game. They may be just concept things, so take them with a pinch of salt as to whether they will actually appear in the game. But a wooden jet ski, no thank you. If they paint it with a different skin, then yeah, I'd probably buy into that, but that just looks fucking horrible. Next up, we've got the VW camper van. Now, we've known for a while that this would be coming along with the desert map, and I'm wondering actually how many people you can get in it. I know you only get teams of 4, but are you able to get even more in it? I don't know, but it looks pretty cool. It'd be a good addition. Not really sure how ballistic proof it's going to be and how maneuverable it's going to be, but again, a worthwhile addition to the game, I guess. And then we've got a 4-wheel drive truck, a new SUV. Looks quite rugged, looks like it'd be able to handle the terrain that we're going to get in the desert map. So yeah, all being well, that's going to be included. And we have a new gun. Now, this is the DP-28. If you do a quick Google on that, you will find out that it is a Russian-era machine gun. Well, it's basically an LMG from what I can find out. And there are different ways of this gun being fed. There's a 47 round pan that fits onto it. There's a 60 round pan that fits onto it. It can be belt fed, or there's a 30 round overhead box magazine. So I don't know which way they're going to go with this gun. When you look at the actual picture, there's no magazine installed on this, so I'm not sure what they're going to do with this gun. An LMG of that type with that kind of magazine size, I would think that this is just going to be a created weapon. I don't think it's going to be a real world spawn weapon at all. But good to see another gun going into the game if it does make it in. Hopefully it will. And by the way, it takes 7.62 ammo. But by far the most interesting image was a top-down look of the desert map. And I've got to say, looking at this, I quite like some of the names of the friggin' towns that they've put in. There's Zombie, there's Wasteland, Desolation, Dirtbag, there's Crackback, Punishment, Crossroads, Prison, Hard Luck is the name of the main town. There's a town called Rage. Whether those names are the actual real names or not, or whether they're just made up for while they're doing the development, who knows. But as you can see, looking at the amount of buildings that are in this map, there has to be more buildings in this than there was in the current map, and I've got to wonder if this is going to be a massive, very, very heavily draining map on people's systems, but we'll have to see. Looking forward to it. Obviously, we've got a bit of water around the bottom of the map. We've got a couple of islands to play with. You've got Crater Alpha, and then you've got Crater Alpha, Crater Bravo. Looks like you've got another crater just to the top, well, just to the right, a little bit up from Crater Bravo. So yeah, plenty of sniping opportunities. There's going to be a lot of urban combat in there as well. So it's looking good, and I'm excited for it. Hopefully, fingers crossed, they do manage to get some of this cheating problem sorted out. Seems to be, I haven't played the game game for a couple of weeks now, I've got to be honest. I've been stuck into other games. Of course, we've had a raft of games come out, Destiny 2, Wolfenstein, Assassin's Creed. I've been busy playing all of them, or Star Wars Battlefront 2, been giving all of those a go, so I kind of left PUBG behind a little bit and haven't had a desire to play it. But all being well, this 1.0 version with the vaulting mechanics will add a new twist to the game. I've heard that it's pretty good for jumping out windows, surprising people. The animations I've heard can be a little bit clunky now and again, but as I say, I haven't tried them myself, so I can't really say for sure. I'm just going on what I've heard from other people. But I'm looking forward to trying it, and I want this desert map to bring me back to the game. I do love PUBG. It's been a massive, massive game for me this year. Definitely, probably my number one game of the year by far. Sunk a lot of hours into it, but this cheating problem only seems to be getting worse. Now, BattleEye, the people that run the anti-cheat software for PUBG, they announced over the weekend that they've banned almost 700,000 players from the game, and that is just a massive amount. If you look at the concurrent user base, which was I think hitting 2.4 million, 700,000 is like a third of your player base that's cheating. I mean, that is just unbelievable. But it's good that they're on top of it, but the problem is that anti-cheat technology will always be behind the cheats. The cheats will find a way into the game, then the cheats have to be identified and banned, and they're always going to be one step ahead. But I'm hoping that they manage to start to quell the problem pretty soon, because from some videos that I've seen recently that people have done, it's just becoming a bit of an outrage really with the amount of it that's going on. And it spoils a game. There's no need for it. You know, if you're not going to play the game, piss off and play something else. You know, don't spoil it for other people. So, but yeah, you're going to look at the leaderboards for PUBG and wonder just how many of those in that leaderboard are actually cheating. You know, it's getting a bit ridiculous, really. But yeah, the new things look like they'll be pretty good. They'll look like they'll be good inclusions into the game, if they do indeed make it into the game. Of course, data mining can just uncover things that have been there and never used. So, but yeah, I think this top-down look at the desert map is quite an eye-opener and gives us a kind of idea of the amount of buildings that we're going to be dealing with, and there just seems to be so many. It just looks so much more populated than the current map. So I'm excited for that. Anyway, let me know your thoughts and feelings on these images in the comment section down below. Do you like the look of the vehicles? Do you like the look of the new map? What do you think the new gun will be like? Do you think it will be a created weapon, or do you think it'll be just a rare spawn? I can't see an LMG of that type being spawned as readily as, say, the M16, because it just be complete carnage everywhere. So yeah, let me know your thoughts and feelings. As always, guys and girls, thank you very much for watching and listening. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.